Just a little sour cream. Yeah. Yeah, like half of that. Huh? Just scoop out like half of that. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Thank you. What's going on, you guys? Welcome to the vlog. Here we are having some muscle milk and a plain bagel with 3 packets of honey for a pre-workout meal. 35 protein, 85 carb, 12 fat, as you can see, which I ate about 45 minutes before my workout. I have dropped intermittent fasting and added breakfast most days, as I've discussed, just because I'm not gaining weight. I'm not able to get enough food in that window, so I've increased meal frequency. You will see me here using straps for the first time since probably I was 16 years old, doing terrible form with hang cleans in high school in gym class. I don't really use straps for anything because when you use straps, you take out the grip work and pass up on the improvements you would have made in your grip strength. However, my grip was a limiting factor on these horizontal rows, and because the size of my back and growing my back is so much greater a priority to me than increasing my grip strength, I wanted to give this a try. So this is the first workout. I believe we're on the 5, 6, 8 RPT, reverse pyramid training rep scheme on this first move of the day. Those were 110s for my set of 5. Here are 100s for 6. And I have to admit, it really does help me, not only because I can hold the dumbbell easier, but primarily because I don't have to be squeezing the dumbbell, and I find that when I'm not super engaged with a tight grip, it takes a lot of my forearm and a lot of my bicep out of the move, and really does, I just feel it in my upper back. And as I mentioned later in this video, I can my upper back is just growing. My legs are not growing. I'm not getting fatter, and the scale is going up, which means I'm building muscle in my upper body, and I can tell that the width and thickness of my lats are 2 of those areas. Not a ton else to say here. Here's 90s for 8 reps. I probably could have done 95s, but yeah. A lot of mind muscle with the back and bicep separation, as I mentioned before. We're about to move on to curls, and this is my first set of barbell curls. Going pretty heavy, 115 here, and I don't curl for strength very often in my life. I just haven't. So this is a lot of weight for me. It might have actually just been 4 reps I was doing, and you can see these aren't the cleanest things in the world. The first 3 I'm okay with. That 4th one, a little too much swinging, and especially arching my back, coming back. What this actually is me being terrible at editing video, because this is my 3rd set where I do a rest pause set with 100 pounds, 6 reps, take a 15-second break, followed by 2 reps with that same weight, a 20-second break, and then another 2 reps with that weight. Just getting more work in close to failure. Not a ton to say here. My arms actually haven't grown in the last few weeks here. I've been taking measurements and they haven't been moving much. What you're going to see coming up in a second is what's actually my 2nd set, because it's out of order. And I wasn't going to include it, but I added it back in just because it is so disgusting. I want you to see what it looks like. These reps are fine, form's great, I'm okay with them. I got comments one time about including imperfections in my workout and people enjoying seeing that. Here is a definition of an imperfection. So that's the end of my rest pause work, and here is my 2nd set of 4, which you can just see for yourself. Absolutely gross. First rep's okay. 2nd rep's not great. 3rd rep, I'm swinging way back. I'm not even using that much bicep. I'm using so much momentum and front delt to get the weight up at the beginning. And this 4th one, if you had a side angle, I would be leaning back at a 45-degree angle. My lower back's in a vulnerable position. My shoulders are just in a vulnerable position. I really should have not attempted that 4th rep. In hindsight, is what I would have done. I would have quit after the 3rd rep. Here I am on the rear delt flies for 8 to 12, working with 40-pound dumbbells. I bang out 12 fairly easily here. I did not include my second set, so that was my first set. Not including my second set here on my 3rd set. I upped it to 45s, and a lot of people ask if I can't increase the weight. It was a last-second decision, as you can see. Like, going from 40 to 45s, I'm not going to be able to do 12 reps again. So if my rep scheme was 3 by 12, I'd be shit out of luck. But because I'm in the 8 to 12 range, when I go up 5 pounds, I'm only shooting for 8 reps here. And I get all 8 reps. I had a guy bench pressing a log next to me who was pumping me up. But yeah, overall, solid workout. Moving on to the vlog. Black beans. Half chicken, half steak. Yeah, thank you. Boom. Just a little bit of hot. Corn. Well, yeah, corn and a little sour cream. Corn? Just a little sour cream. Yeah. Yeah, like half of that. Huh? Just scoop out like half of that. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Thank you. Chipotle. We're going to do a full day eating, guys. I didn't throw in the post-workout shake, which was 40 protein, 60 carb. With this, we got extra white rice on top, half chicken, half steak, a little sour cream. I'll throw the macros on the screen. I haven't added it up yet, but I have about 1,000 more carbs to hit. All right, I have an important question. When you are somewhere like a Chipotle or Starbucks or your version of that, or anywhere that has individual male-female bathrooms, and your gender's bathroom is taken. There's either a line or like clearly there's some dude taking a dump in there and it's just taking forever, and the girl's bathroom is available. You take the girl's bathroom, right? Because in the last year I've started doing that every single time, and I've probably saved like 2.5 hours in the last year from doing that. So if you're not doing that, you should start doing that. Or if you can find like a real downside to that, let me know in the comments, because I've never even noticed an awkward look coming out of the bathroom. Just a thought. What's up? It's 3:45 p.m. Just had the Chipotle. I have 115 protein, 435 carb, 435, and 55 fat remaining. So I'm in a weird spot, right? Because I want ice cream, but that's going to eat up 40 grams of fat, and then I'll only have 15 fat left to hit 335 carb. And as any of you like people who have bulked on training day macros, the way I set them up, know it's not easy to get a lot of carbs with very little fat. What I would have to do is have a lot of fruit, oats, pasta, and egg whites. This is really bad noise, huh? So what would make more sense is to have froyo right now. But I just really want ice cream. I'm just really, really in a mood for ice cream. So I think what I'm going to do is have the ice cream, have like an extra banana or two right now, just so I'm not stuck having 335 carb right before bed, because that would suck. Yeah, I'm going to go get the ice cream. Let's go. We're going with Talenti. 9 fat, 25 carb, 3 protein, so 36 fat. So we got a little fats to work with tonight. I'm not gonna get any fruit now. I'm gonna pay for it later though. I know it. Whole paycheck, excuse me. All right guys, 335 carb, 103 protein, and 19 fat. 6 o'clock, and I figure we gotta bang some cereal with skim milk to get some of that P+C. So I'm looking for Cocoa Krispies, which I think are the same as Cocoa Pebbles. Any cereal connoisseurs can put me in my place. but this is just gonna have to be good enough. I'm here with my man Nate, the CEO of Jeb Right Hook.
Former CEO.
We're about to crush these. How many servings do you need? How much carbs do you need right now?
I don't know.
You're on a yoga maintenance plan right now, so you probably need.
I had a burrito today with a lot of rice too. So
did you have a tortilla?
Tortilla.
Okay,
Yeah.
So Nate's only gonna get like a serving and a half.
But I'm working out tonight.
Lifting?
Yeah.
Oh, you're back?
Yeah.
What are you training?
Today?
Yeah.
Today's gonna be like full body.
What time? Just coming back and doing it all.
All at it.
What time?
Probably about hour 45. In an hour and 45 minutes.
Okay, we're gonna go 2 full servings here. Probably serving and a half of milk. He'll be at like 75 carb. I'd love to get you some protein too. I'm actually gonna go give him half a muscle milk just so he gets plenty of protein for your workout here. I'm gonna have you wanna just hold this at me? Yeah, that's sufficient. Just wanna show everyone what half a box of this looks like. Here is how you estimate. Just So we got 11 servings, 25 carb. We got about 5 servings here, 125, 2.5 servings of milk, 18, 23, and 125. About 150 carb, 22-ish, 24-ish protein. Making moves. Bulk. All right, guys. Last final meal of the day. I have 75 protein, about 200 carb, probably a little bit more carb because I don't think I got quite half that box of cereal, and I still have all 19 fats, or maybe like 17 fats. But I'm going to have one of these, which is 50 protein and basically nothing else, 5 or 10 carb. I'm going to have 2 bananas. I'm going to have this thing of berries for the fiber and the micros and the haters and the IFOM haters. I'm going to have probably 4 packets of oatmeal, depending on the flavor, because apple and cinnamon has like 5 less carbs than the other ones, I believe. And the tag-along proteins in the oats should get me there on protein. If not, I'm gonna just put a little bit, like tiny bit away in my oatmeal to get there. This is how you do the puzzle, guys. I do the puzzle too at the end of the night, where you're like, how the fuck do I hit my macros? Like, that's me too at the end of the day. But you just do the math. You just do the jigsaw puzzle like when you were a kid. Oh, I still got to take my supplements too. Probably going to take less fish oil today because I assume my fats are going to be right there. I'll maybe have like 2 or 3 of those fish oils. And I actually think that I walked a lot today. A lot. Like usually I'm walking like 12 or 14,000 steps, probably like 20,000. My insurance app tracks them, which I just found out the other day. And I'm starving. Like, I'm never starving when I've already eaten this much on a training day because I'm trying to add muscle, because I'm struggling to put weight on, scale weight on. I'm probably going to take my carbs even a little bit higher and maybe my protein even a little bit higher. Maybe have a 3rd banana mixed in with a full shake or something. Keep fats where they are. I'll show you the finished product. I know some of you don't like hearing me like ramble on and on about nutrition and training and all that shit, and this is what you're here for. Although this lighting kind of sucks, I might not be able to post this. I'm trying to do a little physique update, if you can see what's going on. But the lighting isn't great. Let's see what this looks like. You can't really tell. But like, give me some light. I'm putting on size. My back, my lats, from those pull downs that I'm doing lightweight hypertrophy at the end of the workouts, I have always overhead pulled so bicep heavy with like very tight grip and usually neutral or underhand. Going wide grip and really focusing on mind muscle and like thinking about pulling with my elbows and thinking about squeezing an orange in my armpits and really engaging my lats, I can just feel like the wings are bigger. Scale's sitting around like probably 177 wake up, light, as high as 182 and a half at the end of a day. I hope to have that end of day weight in the high 180s by like February, March, whenever I finish this bulk. Hopefully pressing the hundreds with the shoulders. All right, let's cook food. You vain piece of shit. All right, team, here's the finished product. We have 50 grams of protein worth of egg whites with a little ketchup on there. That's all the ketchup I had left. I would rather have about 2.5 times as much ketchup on here, but what can you do? This beautiful concoction. And I made the executive decision that rather than having an extra banana, I'm just gonna probably have 40 or 50 grams of carbs more worth of jam in my oatmeal. And hopefully the sugar doesn't give me diabetes. I need to write a sugar post. I'm gonna write a sugar post. Really, I am. So that will conclude this video log. Please hit the like button right now, even if you're on your phone and it's a little annoying. I'm not exactly sure how to do it if you're on your phone, but try and figure it out and do it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Tell your family and your friends about Mike Vacanti YouTube channel if you think it will help them. If you think it sucks, don't tell them about it because, you know, that just wouldn't make sense. Talk soon.